Okay. The September meeting of the Belleville Area District Library Board will please come to order. Our first item on the agenda will be the Pledge of Allegiance. If I don't knock the flag over, there we are. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. And here's Tanya, hail, right in time. Our next item on the agenda is the roll call, and our secretary is, we have a full house today, so I will ask our secretary, Alma Hughes Grubbs, to call the roll.
Okay, Javits here, Fleming
Here.
Eureka here, Peters
Here.
Priest here, Stoudemire
Here.
Hughes Grubbs here.
Well, everybody is in attendance and happy fall, everyone. I hope everybody had a good summer. We had a teeny little break for our meeting and we're back raring to go. The next item is approval of the agenda.
So moved.
It's been moved by Jariga and supported by Priest that the agenda be approved. Are there any questions or comments before we take the vote? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by saying no. There are no negative votes and the agenda has been approved. Next, we have the July 9th minutes from our previous meeting. And it is now in order for us to approve those minutes. Wait,
Chair,
yes,
I move that we approve the minutes as we.
I'll second that.
moved by Priest and supported by Jariga that the minutes be approved. We can wait a minute or so for people to look.
I will, I'm sorry, forgive me.
Our vice chair is acting up. She's so excited.
It's the cookies.
Yeah, give her a little sugar. She gives us a little sugar. Are there any corrections or clarifications that anybody sees before we finalize our approval? I don't see any, so all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. So our minutes are approved. Now, we do have one piece of major business we have to take care of. And it is the approval of the district property tax levy. This is very routine. We do this every year. We have 3 of these to approve. And I will go with the flow. I will go with what the group feels in terms of how we want to proceed. Someone could make a motion for them individually or together.
It would probably be best for them to be individually. since
Do we
have
need to
almost
do it by roll call?
Yeah.
Oh my, I always flub that up. Okay, then we will entertain a motion for resolution 2024-1.
So moved.
It's moved
I'll
by
second.
John Jariga and supported by Chehevitz for us to approve resolution 2024-1. Any questions or comments? Now's your last chance. All in favor, please signify by saying
Roll call,
aye.
no, roll call.
Oh, see, I always flub it up. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Javits
Yes.
Fleming
Yes.
Eureka
Yes.
Peters
Yes.
Priest
Yes.
Stoudemire
Yes.
Hughes Grubbs. Yes.
Excellent. Now we are 1/3 the way through this task.
Madam Chair, I motion that we approve Belleville Area District Library Winter Tax Levy number 2, resolution number 2024-02.
Thank you. Been moved by Studemeyer and supported by
second that.
Priest that resolution 2024-2 be approved. Questions or comments? All those in favor, please signify by saying, oh. If we could do that 15 times and I would do it wrong 15 times. Alma, would you please take the roll?
Fleming,
Yes.
Jerica,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes?
Priest,
Yes.
Stottlemyre, Hughes Scruggs, yes.
And me too.
Did you call to have it?
No, that's okay.
I will call to have it. She's the one that keeps us.
Yes.
The motion
Me
has,
too.
the motion has been approved unanimously. Now we have, I will take a motion for resolution
Chair, I
2024-3.
motion that we approve Belleville Area District Library Winter Tax Levy number 3, resolution number 2024-03.
Moved by Stottlemyre
I'll second that motion.
and supported by Priest that we approve resolution 2024-3. Questions or comments? Seeing none, would the secretary please take the roll?
Yes.
Fleming,
Yes.
Jerica,
Yes.
Peters,
Yes.
Priest,
Yes.
Stottlemyre,
Yes.
Hughes Scruggs, yes.
Oh, what an efficient group. This is one of the most routine things that we have to do, but it is certainly essential. We want to be within the law and also have enough money to operate. Now we're at an item for public comments, and we do have a couple of members of the public, our most loyal members of the public.
Item 5.
Pardon?
Item 5.
You,
It's
item 5, what did I say?
4.
See, I'm all goofed up. Item 5, public comments, and I do believe our public is declining. Oh, good, Marie's
One
good.
public comment. I met you all before, but I would like to formally introduce myself, Maria Jackson Smith. I am running for Belleville Area District Library Board of Trustees.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are happy for you. We'll make a special seat for John, you know, what do you call the emeritus? Come back here and cause
Just like,
trouble.
wait.
Come back here and cause trouble anytime. Well, we are very glad for that official news, and now that it's all official. And I don't see any other public comments, so we can move to our we did
that.
We did that. Did I? Wait a minute.
Just went a little out of order with this.
Well, no, we had one. Oh, I guess I did go a little out of order. I'm so eager. Okay, I got you a little ahead. So we already finished 6. And now we're on item 7. So we can go in the usual order unless somebody wants to go first. Joy, we let you go first.
I do not have anything to report.
Mary Jo, do you have anything in that area that you'd like us all to know?
I did speak with Matt Ransom from O'Neill Construction regarding prices. He's gonna put some prices together for replacing the other flagpole light.
When we don't have these lights.
And we were exploring alternative options as well, but we'll probably end up just replacing it. He also gave me an estimated budget for doing the automated entries for the bathrooms. And there's 6 bathrooms altogether, public bathrooms that we have here. So probably approximately $50,000. But
For
this,
what? Automated.
People
lights.
to put more handicap accessible.
Wow.
Our bathroom doors have been
Exterior doors,
heavy
yeah.
for some people to be able to. You do want people to be able to get to that?
Wow.
Oh,
So, but I'm hoping to have a building committee soon to kind of wade through some of this.
How much did you say?
50,000.
I thought it was $5,000 a door.
well, 6 doors. Times,
And installation,
but there's installation, there's, yeah.
so we have it,
Labor and
and
installation.
it's,
Mhm.
makes it more
That's-
accessible.
Just a motor and an electric button and.
Well, that's what,
And the wiring too, all that.
a lot of the expense, I think, is in the wiring, the
Yeah.
electrical.
You gotta snake it through,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but we will be having, Mary Jo, I would emphasize that we are looking to have a building committee meeting, so as everything else about this
Yeah.
building, we can have a thorough discussion, just so we make sure we don't spend too much money or do something we don't need to do, so.
Do any other libraries have those that? we
I
know?
believe so.
I know Canton does.
Yeah.
Canton does?
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be good to look at.
You know, yeah. How your doors are open. Right, exactly. Go to the bathroom. Never mind that, it's just a joke. I told you I'm silly tonight, so, anything else? And I will look forward to the convening of a building committee. I did get to see Dean the other day, because I happened to be down here when he was here, so. That's close to the old group. John, for the
I
bylaw
have no
committee.
report.
Okay, and the finance committee, Tanya?
No report.
Okay, and we did our monetary stuff anyway. Alma for marketing,
No report.
okay, Linda,
No report at this time, but we will have a personnel meeting soon,
right,
and we'll probably report at the next meeting.
I'm hoping to have a personnel policy, updated personnel policy at the October meeting. Did speak with our attorney last week after the changes to the paid sick leave law and trying to make sure that we incorporate that properly into the policy. So I'm hoping to have a personnel committee meeting prior to the board meeting.
good, we're still moving along. And the policy committee, Dan,
I do not have a report.
no report. And I don't believe we have any report on the art committee. So, unless somebody else that works with it has comment. Okay, then I believe we can go on to item 8. Unless there's an objection or I shortchange somebody, heaven forbid. Accounts payable, we've got a lot of them this month. Boy,
Like 2 months worth.
oh, yeah.
What was the furniture from?
Oh, yeah. At the door,
Like, show me, I think that is our.
in the middle of the.
Middle of the first page.
Oh, yeah. That was, when you leave today, look at the lobby furniture, we've got, a different seating arrangement, we've got some round stools, low seating. Frequently people will come in, sometimes they just want to sit down and the high top tables are too high for them. So we got that replaced, we got a tabletop in the teen room that needed to be replaced. We also, got a display table for the, lobby area. That's a little bit more permanent than the.
Is that up
one we had.
already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm glad you did the lower seating, because my husband can't sit at those high.
Right,
I think older people have a hard
hard
time.
time with that, yeah.
The
And
low
it looks like, it looks really nice next to the donor wall, the color's really
Okay.
natural.
Yeah.
I'll look at it on the way
It's
out.
really quite beautiful. I think the older people that sit on the low ones, so might need their canes to help you get back hold of them. Maybe that's just me. There's always some, I think they will be better for young kids too,
Oh,
because they can't climb up on
And
them.
they
Of course,
can't
they
fall.
never sit down
Right.
anyway, but you never know. Any other questions?
Is Empathy Studios, it's on the second page,
That is,
annual membership.
that is library staff training, those videos, training modules.
Oh,
So all of everybody who starts employment with us, we have certain things that we're required to train up on, so
Do you use the Ryan Dowd?
this is Ryan, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's what their name
Yeah.
is, okay.
And there are some specific units too, and
They're really good.
dealing with how to de-escalate situations.
That's a good idea.
That's
you know,
so
public-
important. How to
customer
deal with
relations, how to deal with
teenagers,
Especially these days, yeah.
mentally ill. I make a motion to approve the accounts payable.
I said that.
There's been a motion by Shevitz and support by Studemeyer that the accounts payable, these 2 months worth of accounts payable be approved. And we've had a good discussion. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed by saying nay. I hear no nays, no negative votes, so the ayes have it and they're unanimous, and our last item of the business that we have to approve is now on the book. So now we have our regular good update from our director and what's gonna be going on in our library. Highlight of our meeting, I'm turning it over to Mary Jo
Alright.
with no pressure.
I have, one of our neighbor libraries noted some discrepancies in the distribution of penal fines to libraries. And this is something that the Library of Michigan is looking into. They're working with Wayne County on trying to figure out what's going on, why it's going on, how long it's been going on. There is a good chance we will be owing money because of this, but I don't have any specifics yet. So we're still working through that.
That's been going on for a little while. I think we talked about it in here in our board meeting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I formally said anything in here or not, but. So once I know something, I'll let you know. We have not received our fine check yet for this year.
Has anybody, do you know?
No, probably because of this,
Cause
but
they're trying to figure
it's
out.
always a chronic issue every year, though, trying to get that check anyway, so.
And we
Yeah,
are-
we've shifted into our fall programming schedule. We've got a lot of really good programs coming up. So I want you to be aware of, our program tomorrow. RJ Spangler is coming for jazz night, so if you're not doing anything tomorrow evening, it's gonna be an excellent program.
It's good.
We've got, our classic movie series is returning. And, this fall's theme is detecting by the decades. So we're starting with the 40s, the Maltese Falcon.
And that's the Friends or so.
And the Friends and the, Council for the Arts co-sponsor that program. So looking forward to that. Yes, school has started, so we've got lots of teens in here after school. We've got a little bit of an orientation session for any teens who are in our building tomorrow. We're actually gonna feed them pizza, so they'll listen to our spiel. And then we're kind of changing things up this year. We're introducing a program called Game Day. So on all of the, those Fridays when there's a home football game, and we get just so many teams in our building after school, it's just, quite a lot. We're opening up the Cozian room, with various games, board games and online, gaming systems that they can come and hang out down there supervised. So we'll
Good,
see
yeah,
if we can
yeah.
kind of help, with traffic
Take the
control in our
And
building.
that's just for
So
home games then?
that's when that's a real issue, yeah. So,
Yeah, that's when they fill the time in
Well-
between over here.
Will we have anyone policing the parking lot? Because that's when we sometimes have fights out there.
well, we have our monitors, and we're actually gonna be hiring an extra monitor to help to make sure that we have enough monitors on hand, so.
They'll be
yeah.
outside too.
Well, we wherever we're needed, I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of hard to have every,
Cameras, I
yeah.
think, out there.
So,
Is there other activities for teens? I know previously there was like a day set aside, for a specific activity.
yeah, we'll have a variety of things going forward, so.
There was a
We
comic
have our
drawing.
comic,
group,
yeah, so some of that is back, so.
This game day is just an additional item.
And we're gonna see how it goes. We might open up, we might do something similar, when they have the,
Days off of school.
the freshmen have a game, and freshmen and junior varsity have games on Thursdays, like every other Thursday after the game, so we might, you know,
Right.
do something for them as well, you know, that as well, so.
I was looking at our, what was it, on our well, not bi-weekly, bi-monthly, or maybe it's seasonal newsletter that we have out. And I didn't see any, unless I missed it, I didn't see any activities listed in that.
We've kind of regrouped a little bit because they weren't really attending the programs we were offering, so we're just kind of trying some new things, yeah. We're doing a lot,
Really common.
yeah,
problem.
we're doing a lot more passive activities for them, so we're having a lot of things here where they can do some little crafts and things while they're
Right,
here.
okay.
So we're trying that out.
Okay.
Have, during the new school year, have any of you been able to get to the library, or by chance been in the library after school?
I've tried to a couple of times, yeah.
I was just the other day, I was kind of surprised by how busy it was. I was both over at Crafted and over here. And it was a ton of, but it lasted for a little while and then they were gone.
Yep.
And you know, as long as they behave properly in all those places, I'm happy to see them. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of energizing to see all that.
The only reason I bring up the schedule is because if there's kids that are looking for a particular activity, it's hard to plan in advance for that. I mean, if it's all kind of spontaneous, you know, it's much harder to plan anything.
That's true. Well, all right,
We have better success in the summer when they're not in school. They're
Yeah.
looking for something specific, so.
Mhm.
Just trying to meet them where they're at. So.
Yeah. you know what, I
Do you have a
mean,
teen advisory board? or
No, that's on our bucket list though. Yeah.
That sometimes helps too, because at least those kids are involved in the planning and
Right,
then they recruit their friends and
right.
get a
they're
word of
usually
mouth.
better kids, although you need some of the not so good kids in there too.
so busy, right?
Well,
Yeah,
that's how you get their
Get a
input,
hand
yeah,
line.
you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I want to commend the staff for the extent that I know, because I've been chatting all summer about it, the extent that they're exploring and using ingenuity to come up with ways to enhance the experience that both the non-teens, the adults, and everybody else using the library have along with the young people. But hopefully we'll find the sweet spot.
So, and Then you had asked me at the last meeting about room bookings, so I actually included a statistic for you in this report, kind of showing you what we have going on. Basically, our meeting rooms, the COSAD room and this room have been booked about 38, 39 times a month.
Well,
And our group study rooms, 424 times in July and 412 times in August.
that's amazing. That's one of the reasons we bragged about what our new building was gonna be.
Definitely one. of those.
Yeah, we did sell it for
Yeah.
that, for that reason.
Hey, Mary Jo, can our patio or whatever you call
Terrace.
it, terrace, the porch, can that be booked?
No.
Not for a wedding or a party, no.
Really?
Well,
Such a
anybody, it's a
beautiful
public
area.
area, so if anybody wanted to get married out there, they could, but they can't be booked. And anybody who wanted to could join in there.
Drop in and.
Drop-in wedding? Oh,
We're not gonna prevent anybody from getting married there.
Okay,
But yeah, everybody in the library is invited.
they can't decorate it.
Just one, it's such a pretty area, it would be nice for
No, and
some private,
I've seen
private.
I've seen
parties.
teams like get class pictures taken here in the
Yeah.
various locations.
Yeah.
Inside the building, outside the building, yeah. On the circular stair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that last.
Our
year.
picture was taken.
Yep, I love that picture.
Yeah,
back there.
I do too. I do that. Maybe we can airbrush in Dan. Everybody else. Everybody else, whoever, yeah, we can, yeah. Yeah.
So,
into perpetuity.
You must have had a good filter on that camera because we all look great.
no, I touched
A
it.
good photographer.
Yes, Photoshop.
Yeah. So, and then I included in your board deck just a general article on artificial intelligence and what to look for when you're looking at content.
Wow.
What to be aware of.
Hmm. I don't know if I can get. Just get this straight. Oh, yeah, and this code of conduct really responds to the discussion we just had about how how they've been
We took
working.
I think it's our 7-page behavior policy and boiled it down into a 1-page document that's hopefully a little bit easier to just get the key points. Yeah.
And
Like
I
it's-
absolutely know.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I know they have detectives for smoking, and now they have detectives for vaping.
Mhm.
Are we able to do some research into that?
Yeah, that's another reason I want to have a building committee meeting. I want to talk about that. So, Yeah.
It's touchy, but this sexual behavior, what is that?
what do you think it is?
It hasn't been what you want.
You have to ask.
How did John?
Oh, I'll label it senility.
You don't even remember.
So it's an interpretation of staff. Of what?
Yeah, let's just say it's, when.
You know what,
Any behavior that goes too far
Is
is.
inappropriate in the
And
library.
we've had such behavior.
Yeah,
You know it when you see
you would
it.
know when you saw it.
You really don't want it to be so defined because
That,
Okay,
people can think.
they'll argue with you.
okay,
It's-
enough said.
Yeah.
Yes, John. One of these
I think
days-
I just,
It's
I
not-
think I-
it's
I
not
think
allowed.
I think I just embarrassed myself.
You, John.
Excessive odor, do you want to speak to this?
You know,
Smell that.
you know it when you smell it.
Well, sometimes it's cologne.
What did I-
We had an employee
What
that
did
would
I
just
start?
pour the cologne on. And
You opened the
and
door.
another
John.
employee started coughing.
Yeah, why don't we talk
Some
about the
people are
history of the
allergic to it.
Detroit Lions, all right?
Now, there's not a flyer for Harvest Fest, but that's October 12th.
Yeah,
Oh, there isn't a
yeah.
flyer?
We've.
Oh,
actually-
yeah, it's not
It
till
wasn't
October.
quite, it's actually ready now, but it wasn't quite ready for the.
Will the museum
What
take
about
part in
some-
this too?
Yes.
Good.
It'll be there. It's our open day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? I'm
Yes.
glad you've got an
Finally, we
opening
have
day.
an open day.
Fine.
I am really glad for that. I'm glad, that'll perk up downtown Ypsilanti. Oh, no memory cafe. I don't know, y'all, I might have to go. Even stuff. Ah,
Oh, that's all I know.
Good.
well, as usual, you have a very good and thought-provoking report and a lot of things for us to look at and for us to pay. Things for us to talk to John about later. Well, very good. Now it's a chance for all of us to do our yakking. Who wants to talk first? John.
I have nothing to say.
Well, Dan, would you favor us with the next?
I could probably second that. I'm not sure I have anything to say neither, other than it's nice to be back and see everybody and, I'm looking forward to the jazz tomorrow night, because it's all.
Oh, yeah.
Nice tonight. I enjoy that. So, and I've invited some friends to come. and some
Good.
family.
Good.
We'll see.
Good.
I suggest though, we don't have tables set up, just chairs this time.
I think
Because
we've only
last
had
time-
chairs
And
for
the
the
last
last.
time they had tables and chairs.
We're probably just doing, I think we just did chairs last.
Last
One
time,
we did tables, I think.
this last time we just had chairs.
Last
I don't
time-
think you were
Last
there.
time we did tables and chairs. And
Why
pick
don't
up-
you like the tables?
takes up too much room,
Oh,
and we have people standing,
oh,
Yeah.
so a lot of people.
yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's too tight.
Yeah, it was,
I think
because
my
there
son
was one you
was just
missed,
curious,
John.
yeah.
There really was one you missed.
That was the one that
And
I,
the one you missed, we didn't have any tables.
Okay,
yeah, there was plenty of room.
Yeah, it's a packed, it's a big audience,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
But yeah, in September would probably be a good, because, you know, people are used to the program year starting up. Anything else, Dan?
No, that's it.
Thank you. Tanya?
Good to see everybody. So hopefully everyone enjoyed their month off.
Yeah.
Because it seems like I haven't seen you guys in forever. So
Yeah.
it's always good to see you guys.
Well, it gives us a little renewed energy. See everybody. Alma, as usual, is busy. We just keep that woman working all the time.
But I'm ready.
Yeah, just like Tanya said, it's good to see everyone and hopefully everybody had a great summer and as we prepare for the fall. Yeah, just, I don't know if it's politically okay to say, but vote.
You can
I
say
think
both.
that
No.
is, that is civically responsible.
My building is opening October 12th.
We must all.
Just over 30 days. There's no shelves yet. And there's no upstairs isn't painted and there's half the lighting isn't there. But we're gonna open October 12th.
Yeah, well, you've already been through one where we had a whole lot of stuff not ready the day before we're opening and
Yeah.
you managed.
And I have put in my resignation from management, so I will no longer be managing in February 22nd.
Is that
I'm gonna go down to part-time, so it's time.
Well,
Yeah.
you are deserving of a rest, but that facility, and I don't know, I think they'll think of you forevermore. For me, it'll always be your place.
Well, I hope they hire somebody good.
I hope so too.
What time is the grand reveal?
We'll be having stuff, it's like an open house, so 11 to 4.
11 to 4 on
Yeah.
the 12th.
So we'll have more like a youth oriented stuff. Cirque Among Us will be there. I'm doing a performance at 1, and then we have Steve Summers band from 2 to 4, and then all kinds of other stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Great. Linda.
Well, John was talking the other day about how there were bees at a restaurant he was at, so that got me thinking about how are our bees doing?
Okay, bees or wasps at the restaurant?
those are wasps.
Oh, you told me bees, John.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, our
It's
bees,
got me thinking.
our bees are very friendly, so,
Okay.
the last time I looked, they were looked like they were happy.
They're gonna produce honey?
Yeah, I hope so,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's just something I've been thinking about.
Yeah,
These get pretty active this time of the year.
I have
they-
a side of my house that's full of garlic chives and bone set right now. And you can just, I should take a video,
Probably hear
put it
them.
on. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, there has to be hundreds of bees. It's just all white and bees.
Aren't the
So
garlic
how-
chives beautiful though? I love my
Yes,
garlic chives.
yeah.
I haven't.
And they
when I
spread
was
like
garlic.
crazy.
I know, but they're so
The
pretty.
bees, you see bees all in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy. They love those things.
But you're still keeping bees, aren't you?
No, but I will next year.
Oh, yeah. Part-time.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Wow, that's interesting. I have a bigger appreciation for bees, although I have to give little lectures to several of my friends who freak out when they see a buzzing little bug, but anyway. Because of you guys have really stimulated interest in bees among the people in the Belleville area. Appreciate it. Are you finished, Linda?
Yes, I am.
Well, then I would just, I'm glad, like everybody else, that it is, September is almost like a new year. It's like you're starting a year. We're starting the program year. We had our break, our summer break, and special programming, and there's a lot to celebrate. I still marvel that, and I came yesterday to the farmer's market, and the week, all summer long, having a weekly gathering right in front of our library is just such a wonderful thing. I think we're really fortunate in the way that things have developed in the city, so I kind of am reluctant to say goodbye to summer, but we've got a lot of really good stuff going on, so I too am welcoming the new season. And I don't really have anything more to say, John.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that this meeting be adjourned.
So there is support all around the table.
I will second that.
And now there's an official second, and this meeting stands adjourned.